Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dariana, aka Not at Her Time, aka your trading bestie. Today's video is another trading journey chat, but it's a little different because you're actually going to be playing the game with me and we're actually going to make a sim while I'm going to be talking to y'all about trading journey stuff. The sim we're going to be making today, I'm actually going to base this sim off a symbol. And today's symbol, I'm going to base it off NAS, obviously, because why wouldn't I base my sim off NAS? So we can do the traits and the aspirations and stuff at the end if y'all even care about that, but we just gonna get straight into making my sim and talking to y'all about what I gotta talk to y'all about. For her first name gonna be Naz, her last name gonna be Dak. So the first thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is mental health. Before we even jump into it, can we just check in? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing mentally right now? Hope y'all are taking care of your mental health, your emotional health, and all that. I hope y'all doing well. I wanted to talk to y'all about mental health because I kind of like, y'all, I let my mental health like slide me by. I really did. Mental health is so important, especially when you are a trader. I really be feeling like as a collective, we really be neglecting our mental health. I'm not gonna lie. We prioritize everything else. Like we prioritize our physical health, we prioritize doing our financials, like stuff that also needs to be prioritized, but it seems when it comes to mental health we kind of forget about it and we don't do the things that we need to do to value it or to upkeep it as much. Ooh, y'all, I messed her up. Let me go back. And y'all, that's really me included too though. That's really me included. And I feel like that's why I kind of like let my mental health like slide me by, because I really wasn't doing the things to maintain it. Like you feel it coming. Like sometimes you know when your mind is slipping, you know when you feel like something's not right. And one thing that I would always do is I would be prioritizing like work stuff over taking care of my mental health. I didn't want to like take breaks. I didn't want to do things that will honestly probably benefit me long term. But I do want to take this time to remind y'all that as traders, our mind is really our most important asset. We really need to keep that in mind, especially as traders. I will honestly say that as a trader, emotional intelligence is kind of more priority than any other type of intelligence. I'm not gonna lie, because trading is kind of easy in the sense of technicals. Like anybody can learn how to trade, but the hard part really is like emotional control in the market. Controlling our fear, controlling greed, controlling our emotions when we take losses or when we take wins, like not getting too happy or getting too sad when we take a loss or too happy when we take a win. It's all about keeping that emotional intelligence and really being aware about how you're feeling. If you're not prioritizing your mental health, when you start trading, trading becomes 10 times harder. I feel like Naz's favorite color would be blue because Naz is always bullish. My bullish candles be blue, so I'm gonna say her favorite color blue and green. When you're not maintaining your mental health, when it comes to your trading journey, it's just harder to execute your trading plan properly. It becomes harder to accept your losses, and it just becomes harder in general to persevere on your journey, because I feel like the thing that makes trading hard is the persevering part. Maybe it's not hard because you just got to keep going, but at the same time, it's like when you continuously fail at something, continuously lose money, that wears on your mental after a while. So it takes a strong mind to continuously fail at something, continuously not do good at something, but still have that faith that they gonna get it together. But if your mind isn't right, if your mental health starts to slack, then you're not gonna, it becomes harder to persevere. And y'all, let me tell y'all a story. Ooh, okay, high-waisted slacks. What goes with blue though? Okay, I like the gray. But yeah, y'all, there was this one time when I was trading with my forest funds on a challenge, and I remember there was this trade and it was a good trade, and I planned to hold it for a 4-to-1, a 1-to-4, and of course I was very, I could barely even hold my trades to 1-to-1 back then. Like I really couldn't. So, pushing myself to hold for a 1-to-4 was like, pushing it. And of course, as soon as price started to show me a little bit of wicks, that's when I closed. And as soon as I closed that trade, like it shot in my direction like instantly. And that was I will never forget that trade, because I remember I fell to the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so upset, y'all. But like, why did I react like that though? I was so upset that I closed that trade and it ended up doing everything that I had planned for it to do. But that's just a prime example of like what trading is like when your mental health is not there, like when you're not maintaining, because when something doesn't go your way or when something doesn't go right, then it's just like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Y'all, I cannot find a shirt. I don't know what shirt I want to pair with these pants. Like, I love these pants, but I don't know what shirt. Maybe she should just go casual. Like, she just got off work, you know, she took the blazer off. It's 5, the market closed, so let's see, she probably will have some like heels or something. But yeah, that's just my reminder to y'all to make sure that y'all are maintaining your mental health, especially for trading. I didn't even pick her hair. Hold on. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about in regards to like being on your trading journey is being within the break-even phase on your journey. Okay, I kind of consider myself in like a break-even phase. Being in the break-even phase in your trading journey is kind of annoying because it feels like you're not moving. It feels like you're not doing anything. It feels like nothing is getting done. But if you're in your break-even phase and you feel like, you know, you're not doing anything, and I even had to remind this to myself, like, you're in the break-even phase, that's good. Like, that is good, y'all. When I have to reflect on where I started when it came to my journey. Okay, I was not making profit at all. When you first start out in your trading journey, we really be out here like literally not making no money at all, like no profits. So the fact that, you know, you could say like, okay, I'm at a break-even stage is, you know, good. It's an accomplishment, and you know, y'all should be proud of yourself if you got to that stage. And one thing too about the break-even phase I'm realizing is that it shows you that you're progressing. You know, if you go from consistently losing and always being in the negative to having a profitable week or a profitable month, that is really, really good. It shows that you're gaining experience and you're applying what you're learning. Another thing too, y'all, like when you make it to the break-even phase, it kind of shows that you are also persevering. I feel like most people quit like right when when they're losing. Like if they were seeing like more profits, maybe they would keep going. But if you're starting to see progress and you made it to that break-even phase, it shows that you could persevere, I'm not gonna lie. And you might as well, like, that's basically halfway in my opinion. Like, that's basically halfway, and you might as well just keep persevering and make it to the profitable stage. I'm not gonna lie, you might as well, because you already did half the work. So that's how I'm kind of feeling right now. Okay, y'all, I think I'm going with this. I'm going with the slick back puff. One thing too about the break-even phase is that it really requires you to focus in on yourself as a trader and like your decisions, because in the beginning it's a lot of learning. It's a lot of learning what, you know, stuff that you never learned before. But once you get to that break-even stage and you have that like strategy, you have that experience, like more experience than what you started with under your belt, then all you really need to do is kind of look at what you've been doing already and refine it, which in a sense could almost be like a little bit more difficult than just like studying a strategy or back testing a strategy that you're learning, because it requires that analytical eye. But you really need to crack down on your decision making. You need to crack down on like how you're executing in the market, and that's kind of how I imagine you would get out the break-even phase. And I say I imagine because I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, I'm still trying to build my analytical skill in my own trading. If y'all too are also in your break-even phase, what's your experience in it? I feel like we don't really see a lot of, I mean, I don't know, because I don't really be paying attention, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like we don't really see a lot of people talking about the break-even phase because, I mean, it's not really that exciting. If you are in your break-even phase, like how are y'all navigating that break-even phase? Should we do lip liner, y'all? I have to do the lip liner. A brown lip liner? Always. And then let's make this like a little bit lighter. Oh yeah, that eats. Okay y'all, I'm feeling this. I feel like this video is already getting so long, so I'm not gonna do her other outfits. Maybe the formal. Kind of imagine this outfit is like a, you know, just got off work, took the blazer off, gotta run into the store, get the wine for tonight, like that type of vibe. That's what it's kind of giving. If Naz has some nails, y'all, I'm about to place her in my game. I really am. This sim is so cute. As y'all probably know, I'm still trading on my combine, right? The one I started in March, which, you know, it's fine, you know, that's okay. I guess, you know, it's better than like losing the account, I guess. But y'all, like, these future prop firms, like, I went on a slight rant about it on my story like a while ago. Okay, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, then you should probably, you know, follow me on Instagram. I did go on a slight rant about these future prop firms because they're just they're getting a little sus. When I first transitioned to futures, you know, it was a little, you know, a little bit of a change with like the rules and everything. With the future prop firms, like I never want to talk about it on my channel now because one, I'm still on the same combine, so I haven't traded personally with other accounts or other prop firms. I'm still, you know, with Top Step. But just as a little like how I'm feeling right now, one thing about these future prop firms, they just really make me want to go on the personal account. I'm not gonna lie, like it just really makes me want to just hurry up, like not trying to rush the process or anything, but it just makes me want to trade my personal account because it's like so restricting. And the stuff that they be restricting on is stuff that don't even really make sense to me. Like for example, like the contract sizes on Top Step being limited, not on top. If you're on Top Step X, then they're not limited, but if you're trading on any other platform, then you can only use a max of like 5 contracts. Like I get it, like I guess they don't want people to over leverage, but if you're trading a pair like a currency, you can't even it's just I'm just watching. My opinion on it is still developing. I'm still watching, I'm still collecting experience with them. But I just like a futures prop firm and a forex prop firm is not equivalent in the terms of like, I'll say the drawdown, and I talked about that on my story. Not to get into it, I really don't want to get into it now. I really don't, because I don't want, or I be hearing about it, like some people be writing for the futures prop firms. But at the end of the day, we have to remember that they're a company, they're a corporation, and they just trying to get their bag too. There was this one day where like nobody could trade on their platform, on like TradingView or TradeAvate, whatever. Nobody could like trade on it. It was not, you know, letting you place trades. And I remember that day because I'll never forget that day because AU had 2 ideal, beautiful setups back to back. I couldn't take either one. Because Top Step and TradeAvate, whatever issue they were having, wouldn't let you like take it. Now I haven't experienced like all the problems that other people have been experiencing, which is why I don't want to make a full-on video talking about like futures prop firms and like all that stuff, in my opinion, because I gotta see it through first. Like, and then I want to like kind of look more into these other companies as well and see what they got going on. And it just seems like people who trade on their personal account don't have these issues. I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna speak too much on it though. But yeah, y'all, I did her formal wear. Going back to the sim real quick, I kind of just like threw it on. I wasn't even paying attention because I was talking. She looks so professional. Like she looked like she going to a nice little like dinner, maybe like a little potluck. Maybe she going like, I don't know, like maybe the company is like throwing a little Christmas party. You know, it's actually crazy. I actually took a setup today on NAS and it was so beautiful. Like it was so beautiful. I even got an aggressive on it because it was just that beautiful. So, you know, NAS, I appreciate you for throwing that setup. What the freak? Y'all be having some weird stuff in here. It's from my mods. If y'all be seeing like some weird stuff, like, y'all don't worry about that. Like, it's just overlays for some other mods that I have in my game. If y'all also play The Sims, like, definitely let me know, because y'all, Sims is my favorite game. Gaming and cozy gaming especially is definitely one of my strong hobbies. So if y'all want me to do more of that on the channel, maybe in the vlogs, whatever, like, I got y'all. If Naz was a person or a sim, I would say that she would be ambitious. Definitely she would be a geek, I feel like, because, you know, top 100 tech companies, I feel like it's giving geek. And I feel like she would also be, I feel like Naz will also be a genius. And then of course for the aspiration, it would be something computer whiz, obviously. So y'all, this is my sim. If y'all enjoyed this video, let me know. If y'all want me to like do more Sims gameplay and like talking about trading stuff or talking about a topic or whatever trading related, it doesn't even gotta be trading related, just anything, like, let me know. And if y'all want me to play other games, like other cozy games, oh, hold on, let me give her the walk. I gotta give her that walk. Yes, girl. If y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. If y'all want more videos like this with me doing other stuff while also just talking to y'all and just chilling with y'all, because like y'all be like, you know, like I said, I'm your trading bestie, so we just gonna be like doing bestie things. If no one has told you yet, let me be the one to tell you that someone has faith in you, and that someone is me. With love, I will see y'all in the next video. I'm just gonna end it there. I can't do my outro anymore. Y'all only saw it once, but I did it like 5 times. Good night, y'all.